Published on 944 EDT, the 18th of October 2017. Updated 1447 EDT, the 18th of October 2017. The Duchess of Cambridge stepped out for the second time in a week as she surprisingly joined husband Prince William and Prince Harry to hail the next generation of young sports coaches in London on Wednesday. She was an unannounced addition to the event alongside the royal brothers as they saluted 150 apprentices who've graduated from the royals' own mentoring program. Kate covered up against the autumnal chill in a smart blue £760 blazer by Philosophy di Lorenzo Serafini. It came just days after she danced with Paddington Bear at a special party for kids associated with some of the royals' charities, and after she and William, both 35, announced their third baby is expected to be born in April. Kate has been suffering from severe morning sickness. A royal source says she's better and is keen to do as much as she can. But she's taking it day to day and deciding what she can do. Prince William and Kate were given 2 West Ham shirts for Prince George and Charlotte at the football club's home in London. But club captain Mark Noble is not sure the little royals will get to wear the shirts, which were decorated with the children's name and numbered with their respective ages of 4 and 2, as Dad William is an Aston Villa fan. Scroll down for video. The Duchess of Cambridge was the epitome of casual chic in a blue designer blazer, skinny jeans and low-wheeled boots as she attended the graduation ceremony for more than 150 Coach Corps apprentices at London Stadium. William, Harry and Kate take their seats for the graduation ceremony for more than 150 Coach Corps apprentices. Kate looked sleek in black skinny jeans and a polo neck, which she teamed with a designer blazer. Kate and William were presented with mini West Ham shirts for George and Charlotte by team captain Mark Noble. Aston Villa supporter William joked that the football kits were the right colors but for the wrong team. The Duchess is taking it day to day when deciding if she's well enough to attend royal engagements. According to aides, Prince Harry got involved in an impromptu game of rugby as he spent time with young sports coaches. Happy, chappy, cheerful Harry shares a joke with young people during the graduation event. The Duchess poses with Coach Corps members who are graduating from the apprenticeship scheme today. William and Kate making their way onto the pitch at London Stadium, the home of West Ham Football Club. The couple looked delighted to be cheering on apprentices graduating from the Coach Corps program. Kate joined the royal brothers for the second time this week after attending a charity event with the cast and crew of Paddington 2 on Monday. Noble said, "We know that William's an Aston Villa fan, so whether it gets put on or not, I don't know. Whether they'll let George do that, I don't know. It was a gesture from us as a welcome to the club, really. We were talking about the new stadium, football, and what West Ham coming to the stadium has done for the area. It's so nice to speak to the royals. For 99% of the population they are figures from afar. I told my little girl, who's only 8, that I was coming to meet the royals and she was so jealous. I can't wait to show her photos. She'll think I'm more of a great dad now than I was yesterday." He added, "For me, getting kids doing sport instead of sitting in front of computers is great. We need to do more of this stuff to get people active." Kate and William share a joke with Captain Mark Noble and manager Slaven Bilic after being presented with West Ham shirts. The Duchess was introduced to West Ham captain Mark Noble, who had a special gift for the royal visitors. Kate looked delighted by the gift for George and Charlotte, but Aston Villa fan William was not quite convinced. Kate and Harry chat to guests during the Coach Corps event, held at the former Olympic Park in London. The Duchess of Cambridge takes her seat ahead of the Coach Corps graduation ceremony. Pregnant Kate was looking radiant and is clearly recovering well after her battle with severe morning sickness. The Duchess of Cambridge stepped out for the second time in a week as she surprisingly joined husband Prince William at the London Stadium, the former Olympic Park. The Duchess suggests her bouncy bob, a new shorter style, which she unveiled earlier this week. The royals are supporting an apprenticeship program that improves the availability and quality of sports coaching. The Duchess of Cambridge and Prince Harry applaud as they attend the Coach Corps graduation ceremony. Glowing Kate has bounced back after battling hyperemesis gravidarum, a severe form of morning sickness. The royals watched the ceremony for apprentices from the 7 different areas where Coach Corps operates: London, Glasgow, Essex, Nottingham, Birmingham, Manchester, and South Wales. The royals applaud as they attend the graduation ceremony for more than 150 Coach Corps apprentices. The Duchess of Cambridge walks onto the pitch at West Ham's London Stadium, the former Olympic Park. Left. The sporty royal looked delighted to be getting back into the swing of things at the event for young sports coaches. Right, not in on the joke. Harry, Kate and William look amused as they take in the graduation ceremony. In a speech at the event, Harry paid tribute to the apprentices who have invested blood, sweat and tears to become coaches, mentors and leaders. He also showed off his own skills during a casual session of rugby practice. Judy Murray advised the Duchess to use bubble-popping exercises with George and Charlotte to help them start developing racket skills. The royals caught up with newly graduated coaches and the next set of apprentices as they were put through their paces at various sports like tennis, gymnastics, rugby and football. The Duke and Duchess caught up with presenter and wheelchair basketball player Ada Depitan during the event. William joked about his love for Aston Villa while visiting West Ham's London grounds. The former Olympic Park will Princess Charlotte and Prince George be wearing West Ham shirts for a royal kickabout. Ready for a royal kickabout? Princess Charlotte now has her own West Ham strip to wear. William's favorite team share the same claret and sky blue colors as West Ham, and when he and Kate and Harry arrived to be welcomed by Karen Brady, vice chairman of the club, he quipped, "Right colors, wrong team." The Duke previously admitted that when he was younger all of his school friends supported Chelsea or Manchester United, but he chose Aston Villa because he wanted to be different. I didn't really want to follow the run-of-the-mill teams, and I wanted to have a team that was more middle of the table, that could give me the more emotional roller coaster moments. To be honest, now looking back, that was a bad idea. I could have had an easier time. He added that he would be encouraging Prince George to support Villa, saying the responsible thing would be to let him make his own mind up, but I think I might be quite biased, he said. I haven't quite worked out how to play that yet. But, of course he can support whoever he wants, but if he supports Villa, it'd be fantastic. I'd love to go to the odd match with him in the future. It'll probably end up being that Charlotte is the Villa fan, and George will go and support someone else. The royals caught up with newly graduated coaches and the next set of apprentices as they were put through their paces at various sports like tennis, gymnastics, rugby and football. When Prince William met a young recently trained coach, he asked for some help teaching Prince George and Princess Charlotte how to swim. He offered me a job teaching his kids to swim, Alex Ferrier, 22, says. I said I might take him up on that. Alex, who has qualified as an instructor in the pool, was among the group of apprentices who have graduated from the Glasgow Coach 4 program. Other groups from Essex, South Wales and London were among the 150 young people meeting the royals as they celebrated ending their training. Rodri Jones, 23, from Pontypridd, South Wales, spoke with Harry as rugby, football and gymnastics drills took place on a training track below the main stand. He was interested in what we were all doing. I'm now mentoring and helping the new cohort of apprentices. Coach Corps has had a 98% success rate in getting its graduates into full-time employment, and Jones is now working at Scarlet's professional rugby club in Llanelli, Wales. I always knew that I wanted to get into this, but I didn't know how, he says. It gave me the confidence and the pathway that I needed. After Harry's speech, the groups of apprenticeships were lauded in short films that echoed around the largely empty stadium and then took their turns on the podium to be congratulated by, and have photographs with, the three royals. Judy Murray, who is a tennis coach and helped inspire and train her son Andy to Grand Slam standard, caught up with Kate to talk about their shared love of sport. She said to have the backing of the princes and the Duchess is amazing and a huge inspiration for all the young people. Playful Harry and his older brother share a joke during the sporting event. Kate showed just the merest hint of the beginnings of her baby bump. Yesterday it was announced that the latest addition to the family is due in April. The Duke of Cambridge joked with Mark Noble about his gift of West Ham football shirts for George and Charlotte. Kate looked delighted to be getting out and about again after a 6-week break from official royal duties. The Duchess was seen catching up with Judy Murray, who she previously met at a tennis event in Scotland. The royals were gifted West Ham shirts for George and Charlotte, but Aston Villa supporter William may not be so keen for the children to wear them. She said she and Kate spoke about developing coordination in children. We were talking about the things you can do with kids when they're little to help them develop those core skills. They don't need to be taught by a coach. Parents have got a big role to play in that. The Prince and the Duchess are very sporty, so I'm sure they'll be keen for their kids to enjoy sport as well. We were talking about the things you can with balloons when kids are very small and that beanbags don't roll. She's been trying with the balloons and I was telling her to try bubbles as well. Blow bubbles and splat them with a little table tennis ping pong bat. It's a fun way of developing those basic skills. Kids learn best when they're playing. She added it's an amazing foundation because it creates a wonderful opportunity for young people to be trained to deliver sport. These are all kids who otherwise would not have the opportunity. They may not be academically inclined or have the support of family or have qualifications, but they have the desire, passion and personality to be able to deliver sport in their communities, which is needed if we're to make sport accessible and available as we'd like it to be. Apprentices from all over the UK were honoured at London Stadium, home of West Ham, the former Olympic Stadium in London. It was a fitting venue as 5 years ago, the Royal Trio set up Coach Core program on the eve of the 2012 London Games. The Royals will take to the London Stadium's pitchside stage to congratulate young people from London, Glasgow, Wales and Essex on completing the Coach Core scheme. The program is designed to teach apprentices, aged between 16 and 24, technical sports skills alongside coaching, with an emphasis on employability. Ahead of the ceremony, Harry and William will watch some practical sessions in action, with a number of different sports being played. Kate looked glowing and is said to be recovering well from her battle with hyperemesis gravidarum. The Duchess hears from where Coach Core apprentices and learns how the program has helped to change their life. Prince Harry poses with young apprentices who have graduated from the Coach Core program as part of today's celebration. Coach Core apprentices are receiving a master class from top coaches in gymnastics, tennis, football and rugby. They will attend a reception at the stadium to meet key figures who have helped deliver the program, as well as hearing about future plans for Coach Core. The graduation ceremony will include speeches from Coach Core Chairman Ed Ray, and Karen Brady, Vice Chairman of West Ham United. Earlier in the day, graduates, along with other apprentices from London, Glasgow, Essex, Nottingham, Birmingham, Manchester, and South Wales, will take part in a question and answer session with professional sportspeople to discuss the impact sports and coaching has had on their lives. The Coach Core apprenticeship scheme was designed by the Royal Foundation of the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge and Prince Harry. The organization says 98% of its graduates are in full-time employment or education, while 80% retain strong ties with their employers and continue to engage in community sport. Thank you, Ed, and good afternoon, everyone. I would like to start by thanking Karen and West Ham for letting us all be here today. It's so appropriate that we are back here, 5 years after it all began, during the incredible summer of the 2012 Olympic and Paralympic Games. At the time, William, Catherine and I were looking at the issues that we wanted to tackle together with our newly formed Royal Foundation. It was clear that all three of us believed firmly that sport could be such a powerful force for good. We felt confident that, for many young people, at risk of falling through the cracks as they left school, sport could be the answer to keeping them on track or change the course their lives were already headed. We knew that with the enthusiasm sweeping the country during that summer, we had a window of opportunity to bring the right people and organizations to the table to make something really exciting happen. The idea for Coach Core was born. Working with leading organizations in the sector and partners across a number of cities, we set out to put groups of young people through an intensive year-long course in high-quality sport coaching, life skills and mentoring. Our aim has been to create the next generation of exceptional sport coaches who are giving back to the kids in their own communities, who in turn will become leaders, mentors, and role models themselves. And so far the results have been incredible. 250 apprentices have taken part in more than 30,000 coaching sessions, meaning that this program is responsible for over 350,000 individual sessions of sport coaching and life skills. 0.93% of people who started in Coach Core are either still part of the program or have graduated successfully. 0.80% of our graduates are coaching young people 6 months after graduation. And most significantly, 98% of Coach Core graduates are in employment or training. Coach Core currently operates in 7 cities across the country. But such is the demand for these highly skilled coaches that I am delighted to announce that the Royal Foundation will be expanding our investment in the program. Today we are launching 3 new Coach Core programs in Middlesbrough, Devon, and Bristol. We believe that our graduates here today really are the future of coaching. They have each been on a unique journey, designed to build on their existing skills to equip them with the tools to be effective role models and mentors in their communities. I invite all of you to learn more about the program and to help us take Coach Core to the next level, giving even more young people the opportunity to unlock their talent through sports coaching. We know that our unique model of building a program through local partnerships to deliver coaches back into the community works. The figures speak for themselves. I'd like to close by saying a huge congratulations to the graduates on your achievement. You have dedicated yourself, alongside your fellow apprentices, investing blood, sweat and tears to become not just a great coach, but a great employee, mentor and leader in your community. I have no doubt that for those graduating, this will have been tough at times. Many of you have told us your stories, many of you faced hardships along the way, and some of you were even told you would not succeed. But in completing this course you have shown just how dedicated and capable you are. You should all be incredibly proud of what you have accomplished. Even more importantly, you should be excited about the futures you are now embarking on. William, Catherine and I, and everyone involved in the Coach Core program are incredibly proud of you.